boxing champion couldn't find a worthy opponent, so he decided to put on a show. He would fight an unknown, second-rate fighter, just for entertainment. Who would say no to an easy match against a total underdog? That underdog was the man. Everyone knew the champ could knock him out in just 3 rounds, but faced with a $150,000 reward, how could the man possibly refuse? One day, the old coach came to him and offered to help him train, but the man turned him down. The coach had never truly believed in him. He sent the coach away, then unleashed his frustration behind the door alone. Just as the coach was leaving silently, the man chased after him, finally deciding to accept the help. With only 5 weeks to go, he wanted to lose with dignity. In the freezing early morning, with the temperature at just 2 degrees Celsius, the man cracked 5 raw eggs into a cup and drank them all. Then he began his training for the day. He jogged while throwing punches, ran through empty streets, past endless railroads, and finally sprinted up the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Back home, his girlfriend tried to kiss him. He turned her down, because the coach had said, no distractions during training. His training footage was picked up by a local news channel. The champ's assistant saw it and warned the champ to be careful, but the champ didn't take it seriously. To him, it was just a fun, profitable show. Thanks to the news coverage, people began to learn about this unknown nobody. Moved by his determination, he began to gain supporters. The man trained by letting others punch him in the stomach to build toughness, then did countless push-ups to build strength. The night before the match, he visited the arena. He looked at his poster and told the organizer, "You painted the wrong color, my shorts are white, not red." But the organizer just shrugged. Nobody cares. As long as the champ is right, that's all that matters. The man said nothing and quietly left. He knew he couldn't beat the champ, but he just wanted to prove something to himself. Fight night came. The man walked to the ring in silence. On the other side, the champ made a grand entrance, riding in on a boat, dressed like a celebrity. The crowd went wild. It was a spectacle. The champ taunted the man non-stop. The entire stadium roared for the champ. The only people cheering for the man were his neighbors, watching from a bar. Round 1. The champ launched a barrage of jabs, one punch after another, baiting the man to strike. Then, suddenly, the champ slipped. The man landed a clean punch and knocked him down. It was the champ's first knockdown ever. His neighbors went wild. The audience started to rally behind the underdog. The champ got up. This time, he was serious. The man started taking heavy hits, but then, he found an opening. A solid punch to the champ's ribs. The champ responded with a devastating blow. The man's jaw nearly snapped. Round 2 began. The man's nose was broken. Round 3, a brutal uppercut from the champ knocked the man to the canvas. The coach told him to stay down, it's not worth it. But the man got back up. He didn't quit. He fought on, all the way to round 14. The champ clutched his ribs. He'd been hurt by the man. Round 15. The man wasn't knocked out. In fact, he gained the upper hand. But he still couldn't close the gap in points. The match ended. The organizers declared the champ the winner. But that didn't matter anymore. When the man trained alone at dawn, when he got knocked down and kept getting up, he had already won. He had defeated the fate of a life destined for failure.